Welcome to Satya Skills. In this video, let us learn about external commercial borrowings, which is popular as external loan syndication. External loan syndication is an important international financial markets service. Corporate enterprises depend on capital market to obtain funds. They approach financial markets for adequate and timely supply of finance and cheap finance. But in Indian capital market, the supply of finance is limited due to scarcity of capital, that we all know. As a result, cost of capital became very high. Therefore, large companies prefer international financial markets for finance. Thus, external loan syndication developed. External commercial borrowings means obtaining loans from outside the country, and external loan syndication is when that particular loan project is contributed by more than two institutions, it becomes external loan syndication. Then it is also popular as euro currency loan syndication. When loans are borrowed from international capital markets, they are usually called as euro currency loans. Euro currency usually refers to any foreign currency. So, following are the reasons for Indian companies to go for external commercial borrowings. International capital markets are highly developed and are able to offer all services with high quality standards, but Indian capital market is still underdeveloped. International market supply of funds is continuous. They are available in huge quantities. In India, it is very difficult to get loans in huge amounts because of non-availability of continuous funds. In international markets, formalities, rules and regulations to obtain loans are simple. In India, it is a complex procedure. In international markets, cost of finance is very less compared to the Indian conditions. Interest charges are also high in India. International markets, it is easy to get foreign currency loans. In India, it is very difficult, especially when loans are required in hard currencies, because foreign exchange is a very crucial element in Indian economy. Then time to obtain finance in international markets is very less compared to India. Now, restrictions on external commercial borrowings, including external loan syndication by the government of India. External commercial borrowings are under the direct regulatory supervision of Ministry of Finance, the Government of India. Due to the effects of international financial crisis, the Government of India imposed several restrictions on external commercial borrowings. Business enterprises need to get permission from the Department of Economic Affairs, Ministry of Finance. From time to time, the government issues guidelines with regard to external commercial borrowings. Government of India does not permit several units to go for external borrowings because the debt becomes a burden to the country. The government keeps a close watch on the external commercial borrowings and regulates according to the mounting debt. The government sees that these commercial borrowings are kept at admissible and manageable limits. The government sanctions permission to corporate units on priority basis. Core sectors are given priority for obtaining finance from international markets. Example, infrastructure, power generation, base industries like chemical, engineering industries, export oriented units, etc. For external commercial borrowings, both private sector and public sector units can apply for permission. Borrowings are not supposed to be used to meet rupee expenditure, that is important. Applicants are free to raise loans from internationally recognized sources such as banks and other institutions. They are free to negotiate all terms, rules, etc. relating to their borrowings. The government do not extend any guarantee to any public sector or private sector units with regard to external commercial borrowings. After obtaining approval from that ministry, they have to get approval from RBI also. Several Indian companies, especially public sector units, were approved by Government of India to raise finance from international capital markets. The popular companies, units, they benefited from these external commercial borrowings are like Maruti Udyog Limited, Oil and Natural Commission of India, National Thermal Power, Air India, etc., several are there. Several Indian companies are actively raising funds from international financial markets through external loan syndication. That's all in this